Bryce from Eden Condensed Small Space Garden Design, and this is Garden Space. So how best to fertilize your roses? There's a lot of different products out there that are good for roses, and roses actually need regular fertilizing in order to have optimum bloom. I like to fertilize my roses quarterly, so I do, set out a calendar and I do them every 3 months. And I actually prefer using a timed release fertilizer. This one's called Osmocote, but there's other timed release fertilizers that are out on the market. And all you have to do is follow the instructions. You put a couple of scoops around the base of your rose bush and scratch it in with your rake. If you have potted roses, then you can just sprinkle on a bit here. And what'll happen is that over the course of the 3 months, as you water the roses, the little beads will slowly dissolve in and feed the roses the food that they need. Do take the time when you're looking for fertilizer for your roses to pick the appropriate fertilizer. You want to use one that's either meant for roses, a bud and bloom fertilizer, which is made specifically for flowering plants, or you can use a water-soluble fertilizer like Miracle Grow, which will also do well for especially greening up the leaves on your roses. But you have to use this a lot more often. The timed release fertilizer you'll want to use quarterly, once every 3 months. A liquid fertilizer you'll want to use probably every 2 weeks, and a powdered fertilizer usually every 6 to 8 weeks. So if you don't like to fertilize that much, stick with your timed release fertilizer. But do make sure that you're choosing a fertilizer that's either an all-purpose fertilizer, one that's made for flowers, or one that's made for roses specifically. And always fertilize early in the morning or at dusk, so that way you don't worry about any burning of the leaves. Rose leaves tend to burn very easily if they get too much water on them, or if you get fertilizer on the actual leaves. So make sure that you're putting your fertilizer around the base of your rose bush here and scratching it in, so that way it'll get in and start to soak into the soil and then into the roots. If you have any questions about how to fertilize your roses and which fertilizer to use, please contact me at www.edencondensed.com. Thank you very much.